Hi, I'm Mrs. Podkomorski. I want to apologize for not being here today for open house, but I thought I would create a video just kind of describing my class a little bit and introducing myself. So my class is split up into 6 units. Unit 1 being Intro to A&P. The students just had a quiz on that, so you can kind of check their progress by seeing what quiz grade they got. Integument system, they had their first homework assignment dealing with that standard today, and we will start learning about it tomorrow. And bones. That will all be Unit 1. Unit 1 is one of the harder units just because it's 3 different components, and it's just the beginning of the year. Learning how to study for students can be worrisome. Unit 2, which is muscles. Unit 3, nervous system and senses. Unit 4, cardiovascular, heart and blood. Unit 5, respiratory and digestion. And Unit 6, urinary and reproductive. We do have a district final in this class. It is quite difficult, but I do have a lot of resources to help the students to succeed. Last year, my students did very well on the district final. We did better than anyone else in the district, so I hope this year that we will continue on with that same data. In our class, I'm lucky that we get to do so many dissections. The first dissection that we will do is the chicken wing dissection, talking about antagonist muscles. Sheep brain, they will literally cut it into a brain. The sheep eye, the sheep heart, a fetal pig. They won't actually dissect the fetal pig, but it'll be cut open for them, and they get to see the digestive, urinary, and respiratory system. And the cat. The cat is a week and a half. It's kind of like a big overview of everything they've learned in the year. If you're ever curious how your student or how your child is doing, don't hesitate to look inside of their binder. I collect binders, and they have to log their progress and keep everything that they do. It's separated by unit. They turn it in quarterly. It's 100 points participation. It's a really good way for you to see what they're doing every day, see their progress if you're curious. Another way that you can see what your child is doing is by going onto Canvas. My Canvas page is set up by weeks. So like this is what we're doing this week. The newest thing's always on top. So you can literally see everything that we've done. You can go and see all the assignments that they turned in underneath assignments. They just turned in a big tissues Google Slides project where they got to collaborate with each other and look into the microscope to see tissues. And they all did very well on it. Very important in our class is how the grade is distributed. 75% of the grade is a mastery grade. What I mean by that is, by mastery, is that some way that they show that they learned or they understand the standard. So yes, a lot of times this will be quizzes and tests, but it also can be a project, it could be a lab, it could be a written, something that they've written like a paragraph, anything in which that they prove to me that they have what their knowledge base is. 25% of their grade is participation. So this is just completion. They did it, they get the credit for it. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you ever have any questions, do not hesitate to email me. I try to email parents back within 24 hours. My email is vlafan@pasco.k12.fl.us. Right there. So I look forward to a wonderful year. Already the students are very promising. Everyone is contributing well. If you are an iPad parent, stay tuned. If you are a parent of an iPad student, I want to say first of all how amazing they've been so far. They, when it came to quizzes, they set the bar 90% class average, which was amazing. It just shows that we did the right thing in putting one of the most or some of the most elite students together. So the students will be keeping a binder, a digital binder, and they'll be using this program right here called OneNote. They have this app on their iPad. You can take a look at this anytime that you want to. I have access to all their binders at any time, so I can click on their binder and I can see what they're doing and their progress. So they technically don't have to turn anything into me. They just have to have everything accessible. So you, instead of using the paper net binder, it's this very simple